Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Prey, Blind. I picked up a bunch of neuromods last time, so let's see if I have enough to upgrade the sneaking. I do. So, all my objectives converge in the neuromod division. For fuck's sake. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I'm actually dead because if even one of those military operators grazes me, then I'm already toast. Yeah, I'm super toast. I wanted to meet the medical one that's around here. This is not... My own ineptitude at this game, and I guess at games in general, is kind of hilarious to me. Like, at this point, I'm not even embarrassed. I treat it as part of the experience, how much I suck, and the various interesting situations in which, despite all odds, I still manage to fail. So let's try again, and by gliding a little bit. Frick, I wasn't supposed to go in here. Well, I guess I can anyway. I think the neuromod division is down here. Psychotronics? Well, I guess the neuromod division was up here after all. Yeah, neuromod division. It's weird, it's interesting. Recyclers break down objects into components. Since the evacuations, recycler use has primarily been restricted to extraterrestrial usage. I've read a bunch of books about an event back on Earth called The Evacuation, which was some kind of a disaster, but it didn't tell me the specifics, and this short snippet seems to insinuate that it was somehow linked to recyclers, and that they are no longer used back on Earth for whatever reason. Okay, the military operators are fighting the big typhoon. Now, where exactly was I supposed to go? Where is Dole? He's in neuromod installation or something like that. Okay, I'm dead. Kind of. I guess not yet. Okay. So... conference room, I think it was on the upper floor. The neuromod installation. Skill recorder analysis. I don't think it's here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's upstairs. But there might be an actual staircase right here. Testing room B. I think there's a surgery center in the back here.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, doll, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing.
Okay. Surgical procedures. TS Neural Surgical System. This procedure will extract a designated neuromod from the subject, returning the subject's memory to a period before the extracted
When
neuromod
extracted, Dahl's
was
memory
installed.
should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here.
Okay, but what about the other...
Dr. Yu. Morgan.
Patient Walter Doe procedure, aptoregressive neurotomy. Patient's connectome must be updated with a recent neural scan in order to perform a successful aptoregressive neurotomy. Okay, so this seems to be an essential step.
If you're worried about the Geneva protocols, you have my word. I will say nothing about who performed the procedure. I am at risk as well, you know.
Oh, so what you're saying is super illegal to do it. What about the debrief? Subject may be confused upon the awakening.
If you're having second thoughts, performing the extraction can't set us back any more than we already are. Except for time.
The following audio will assist patients in understanding what has happened and ease their shock. Right, so I guess it's like a general one, explaining the procedure, and will not mention anything about our circumstances. So...
Ready when you are.
Oh, okay. Engage the surgical harness. Perform a neural scan. Okay. And perform neurotomy. Damn it, it looks...
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander. Dahl. I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. TranStar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or TranStar will blackbox me.
Just need to check your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Okay, anything more to add?
We'll meet you there, Morgan.
I guess not, but there is a bunch of stuff here.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station.
Yeah, I'm actually very glad about that, because at certain points...
Lead the way, Morgan. We'll catch up.
At certain points during the game, I was periodically reminded of the fact that my objective was to actually destroy the station, which rendered most of the cases in which I helped someone kind of hollow, right? So I'm glad that I managed to think of a scenario, and execute a scenario in which the survivors are actually given a chance to return back Earth. before I destroy Talos I, and obviously January is probably surprised because I'm a Typhon, and he wasn't expecting me to, to be so empathetic and to care so much about other people, because obviously that's what a regular Typhon can't do, and I imagine that's the very reason I was created in the first place, to create a first Typhon that would actually be empathetic towards others, and I would say it's working pretty well. Okay, so disable Doll's tech officer, hiding somewhere within the Neuromod division. It's probably not going to tell me. Okay, that doesn't quite work. Level 1, you're saying, but I'm not sure if I can really trust you. Well, let's try. Wait, how is that level 2? What is there underneath? And how do I get there? There's a graph shaft here, but I'm pretty sure it only goes up. Yes, but maybe the simulation lab is actually lower? I don't remember. Yeah, it might be. It would be kind of thematic for it to be hiding in my simulated apartment. You know, where everything has started. And I guess there is an unhacked safe here as well, over there. Oh damn it, I think I'm actually unable to proceed through here. Because I reinstalled the looking glass and it's blocking the way, I think. So let's just, to be safe, let's just glide down here. Yeah, there is a safe in here, the briefing safe. Sci-hypo, exotic material, integral structure. Your suit is more resistant to the hazards. I'm already using that. Okay, so is this the lower level? It is, and I guess the map is pointing somewhere over here. I'm not sure if I can really trust it. But there does seem to be an operator hiding behind the glass. So maybe it is it. Oh, Casper, right. Okay. So, do I hack it or destroy it? I guess destroying it would be a lot safer, but I want to see what happens if I hack it. Okay, I'm kinda screwed.
Psychotronics data.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls and life support. We're going to clear out those shit-can operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine.
13 through F21.
Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in.
Index
Me and the
cluster.
operator.
No mask
We
reference.
have important work to do.
To be honest, Dahl himself is not hostile to me anymore, so maybe there is no reason to actually destroy Casper, because, you know, when Dahl resumes command of it, then I presume he's not going to order it to do anything that would be hurtful to our cause, because as far as he's concerned now, his cause and ours is the same, which is to evacuate. So hopefully this is going to work. Alright. Like, I guess I would have been safer if I just killed it, but let's risk it, I guess. Okay. So let's jump into the elevator. Hopefully the only operators left will be the ones that were already there, and that hopefully new ones are not going to pursue me now that Dahl has been subdued. I don't think I can create any more medical operators, unfortunately. Yeah, 0 left. Maximum lifetime operators reached. That is unfortunate, but...
Please stand clear of aperture.
Oh, I guess maybe they are non-functional. Frick, I didn't want to throw that. What is it that I'm even throwing? Frick, it's a null wave. I should have annulled that. I'm not sure how I even selected them. I guess they are deactivated at this point? Which makes sense, of course, given the situation. Casper intercept protocols in operation. Are you sure about that? What's the objective? He's waiting for me in the Arboretum to give me his. So is he at the top? Or am I supposed to track him with the security? I guess he can be either here or on top, right? It's probably the only two relatively safe places. Okay, I guess I was wrong. So where is he then? I guess I have to search for him. Oh, no, because he removed his bracelet. I actually have it in my inventory. So where is he then? If he's not in his own home. I guess I will check the entrance and the thingamajig, a greenhouse or something. But why would he be in the greenhouse of all places, for example?
Coming through.
Deep storage.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
Scanning target. No target material detected.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Good evening, Talos. This is a reminder.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dal wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
Shouldn't I tell her that we need him to actually escape? You know, it would be pretty unfortunate if she killed him after all I did not to kill him.
Calibrating.
But that still doesn't tell me where Alex is, by the way. Which at this point is actually a little annoying. Does it show on my map? I guess it does. Level 5. So it would be on top. But I was there. And he wasn't there. I might, however, be retarded. There is a quite high possibility of that, unfortunately. And I've been missing obvious things for a really long time in this game, so no, I'm not ruling it out this time either.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Apparently my objective is in the back of his office or something? Is he in a crawl space? But I was there as well. Unless he like left another message for me, telling me where he's going to be. Yeah, because he... Oh, wait. Was this always here? I guess it's like a panic room.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos I to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
What is happening? Whoa! Whoa! What is that? Whoa! Is this like a King Typhon or something? Okay, I think we're pretty screwed. Unconscious. Can I... Freak. I wanted to... Can I somehow take him with me to safety? Or something? I think I'm getting attacked. Still unconscious. Not dead. Well, first things first, let's listen to that.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos I. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. It will hijack the coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Okay, so he pretty much recorded what he said, almost word to word. Account of the Fermi's question, I read that already. Modified null-wave plus coral equals massive scale psychoshock. Morgan didn't know. Heart of coral is in Kletka. Micro cage chassis. Project Cobalt backup. Okay, is he still alive? Yes. So let's listen to this, because there's a transcribe by me, well, or at least by Morgan. I guess that's not the same thing at this point. But...
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos I. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
Wait, what are you talking about? It's the exact opposite of both of our positions. He's telling me to do that, you know, to build the upgraded null wave, and January, which was supposedly programmed by me, he's telling me to destroy everything. Use the voice lock to shut safe room door. I guess from the outside, right? Because if I shut myself in, then I won't be able to actually thingamajig to actually finish the main objective. So I have the option to fabricate the prototype null wave device. Now, I don't know, to be honest, because I don't know if the null wave device is going to work, and what the side effects might be. It might be safer to actually blow everything up. This is in power plant, and this is in... Oh, I need to get to a fabricator first, and I guess Heart of the Coral in Psychotronics. I don't know, to be honest, which is the better option at this point. I guess what's most important to me is that the rest are safe. If they manage to escape, I might try to deploy the null wave and see what happens. Okay, save Alex, so at least I succeeded in that.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
To be honest, in the end, he turned out to be pretty reasonable, at least on the face of it. Like, I really like how he did trust me in the end by giving me the arming key, so maybe it won't actually backfire horribly and kill all of humankind if I manufacture and use the null wave. Because obviously, I guess he's worried about, because if I destroy Talos I, then all of the research, everything, is going to get destroyed as well, which will make everything that was done here kind of pointless. Like, maybe not totally, because I guess the technology to manufacture neuromods, for example, exists on the Earth probably. You know, they have copies of it, of the know-how and all that. But I guess he's worried about preserving the the fruit of the labor that was done here. And as long as people are safe on the shuttle, it might actually be worth it. But I'm worried about the side effects of the null wave, because, you know, I'm operating on conjecture here. I'm just hoping it's going to work all right. But to be honest, I don't know. So I am going to manufacture it. I wonder if January will offer, because obviously he wants me to destroy Talos I, right? So I wonder if he'll comment on the upgraded null wave, and what will his opinion be? Like, how will he justify not using it? Can I scan that? Apparently not. They are both out of power, so I have to find a different replicator. Where does this go? To the guts, which is not optimal, to be honest. I want to go back to the lobby. Interesting, it's not exactly attacking me. He says as he bumps into it and dies instantly. I need to get to psychotronics if I want to deploy the null wave, which would require going to the lobby first. And I think I will, because presumably I hope the replicator in my office is still going to work. I cannot scan it, at least apparently. Okay, I'm dead.
Vital signs critical.
Yeah, I guess Alex overall has been pretty forthright with me, for all things considered. Like, he didn't really hurt me, he just kept hindering me in the beginning. But in the end, he sort of kind of amicably talked with me, and I wouldn't say I trust him necessarily, but he has done something to prove that he may not have evil intentions towards me. So
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos I for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
yeah, I do kind of agree with Igwe. Like, I don't understand why can't I do both of those things in sequence? Like, deploy the null wave, see if it works, and if it doesn't, or if it makes things worse, then I can just destroy the station afterwards anyway. Like, at least that's how I see it. So, I will go back to my office, but first, let's see if the medical operator here is still operational.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you. Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing like try to relax. There. All better. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
Okay. So, let's try the fabricator at my office. I'm conflicted because I do feel like they do have a point in that destroying the station is safer, but I don't... as I said, I think Igwe has a point as well, that destroying it should be the last option and not the first. And I don't know why can't we do both of those things sequentially. Prototype null wave transmitter. developed by Alex and Morgan Yu to hijack the neural signal being transmitted by the Typhon coral.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null-wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Alex's use arming key. I do think I have that. Right? Yeah. And this is Morgan's. Let's see what Morgan himself has to say on this. As far as the description goes, a mind without limits. Alex gave me the plans for a prototype null-wave device that's powerful enough to disrupt all of the Typhon aboard the station, including the Apex Typhon outside the station. It has to be placed at the heart of the coral in psychotronics, then activated from a terminal on the bridge. I left myself instructions to destroy Talos I's space station if the Typhon broke out. That's the current situation I find myself in, and I've already secured the arming keys. Now all I have to do is use both the keys to prime the reactor for self-destruct in the power plant, then activate it from the bridge. I don't know. This is kind of risky, but from the game's perspective, from the gameplay, I'm pretty sure it's exclusive, one or the other. But from an in-universe perspective, I don't see it this way. You could reasonably argue that it should be possible to do this first, and if it doesn't work, then just blow it up anyway.
Morgan.
But then,
how can something like that exist?
But then, presumably, if I am to believe January at least, the original Morgan wanted to destroy it. So... Now, would it kill Alex? Like, can Alex get back to the shuttle? Or, because I locked him in the safe house, right? So, can he get back to the shuttle in case I chose to destroy it? And how do I get to the power plant again? It's through life support, right? I think. Or was it through cargo hold? Life support. I think I'm going to destroy it. It's ultimately it's safer because the research might be lost, but the truth is the research can eventually be reproduced. Whereas if I end up screwing the entirety of Earth and the entirety of human race by bringing the Typhon to Earth, then there isn't going to be any species to do the reconstruction of the science that would be saved. So Alex is not going to like it, but that would also be in line with, well, at least officially, with what the original Morgan wanted. But then the last recording I had from Morgan was kind of the reverse, so to be honest, I no longer know. And I am kind of confused, but I think it's, better safe than sorry when it comes to actual species extinction events. I'm just worried about...
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffer.
Oh, interesting. To be honest, that only causes me to want it to do it more, out of curiosity. And I think I actually will. Oh, there's a poltergeist. Given the chance, I will try to scan it. Come on, show yourself. Now, the main thing I'm worried about regarding the destruction of the station is whether Alex is going to be able to make it to the shuttle. Because I wouldn't, like, I would hate to actually kill him. Especially after he trusted me with the arming key in the first place. So I'm kind of conflicted on that. Power plant this way. It is a difficult choice, but as I said, I feel like in the event of possible species extinction, it's better to err on the side of caution. I'm just worried about Alex himself. Hopefully, you know, he regained consciousness. Wait, is this blocked, like, entirely? He regained consciousness in the thingamajig, in the safe room, eventually, so hopefully he'll be able to make it to the shuttle on his own. Okay, that's just a turret. Oh. Wait, is this the Apex, or how is it called again? The main King Typhon? Or am I scanning something else entirely? I think it's something else entirely. Mostly the psychoscope is getting confused. Power plant. Human doctors still outperformed operators on the bedside manner, but only slightly. Power plant monitoring. Now, where do I activate the self-destruct sequence?
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Prime the reactor for self-destruct. So it's at the reactor. Okay, now remember, I'm not supposed to shoot my guns in here. I made that mistake once in the past, and I wouldn't like to
dangerous level of explosive
repeat
gas
it.
detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
How do I proceed?
Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
I'm kind of afraid to shoot at it, because this will probably gain its attention.
Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
Because this is where I'm supposed to... Or isn't it?
Evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be. Warning,
it isn't.
dangerous
Yeah, maybe
level
it
of
isn't. Maybe I'm
explosive gas
supposed to...
detected. Please
maintenance
evacuate
access
and
only.
avoid all open flames or
Yeah,
sparks
I'm supposed to go up, I think.
Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas. Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until use can be made.
Wait.
Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
Wait. No, I just made a full circle. This is the plant entrance. I am retarded. There is no way around it. Literally what the truth is. Is this the reactor core? Yes. Okay, it's apparently not done from here, so presumably in the middle of it? Or alternatively... What is shooting at me? Okay, I'm super dead. I'm super duper dead. Actually, let me save manually, because if it turns out that I misunderstood the game's intent and it's going to kill everyone on board, including Alex. Although I don't think, well, I don't think it will kill all of them, because that's what the shuttle is for. I guess I'm mostly concerned about Alex, but also about others. Then it's probably best to have a save point. Okay. So, am I supposed to trigger it? Maintenance access panel locked. Button. Caution, watch your step. Supposedly it's this. Maintenance panel access. Access self-destruction consoles. Okay. So we go down here. Use the arming keys. Danger, radiation. Use the arming keys. Okay, so that's one of them. That's the other. Activate key. Activate key.
You better do something. The reconstruction is destabilizing.
They're lying to you.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
Okay, hopefully everyone can make it onto the shuttle to escape safely. And that very much includes Alex himself, in my mind. I don't think he deserves to die. He has been rather okay towards me, all things considered.
alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
I can't get out because all of the station is engulfed by the King Typhon or whatever it's called.
And avoid
Prime
all
Typhon.
open flames or sparks. Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made. Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or spark. Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made. Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please.
Okay.
Attention, station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
The Apex Typhon's tendrils are extremely lethal, disintegrating and leaching the psionic essence out of everything they come to contact with. Like cystoids, they seem to be attracted by something, presumably movement or sound.
Microgravity detected.
All right. Many of Talos I's resources are manufactured and shipped from the moon. Interesting. I guess there was a mention of an extensive lunar base in one of the books. Maybe there are even full-blown colonies on the moon by this point.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Okay, but that's for later, right? Area map. It's probably accessed from either here, navigation, or from the captain's quarters, or from here. Camera array sectors. Error. Talos I monitoring. Okay, so I guess no monitoring for me. Station monitor life support. Warning. Hull integrity failure. Well, no doubt there is such a problem. What with a giant alien organism squeezing the...
Am I...
Morgan.
Morgan?
Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan. You?
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. I wish you understood. I've bent the course of this entire station around what you wanted. I let you persuade me, and now you're gonna throw it all away? Just stop and think for one goddamn second, Morgan.
The safety is off on his firearm.
I think you've said enough.
Okay, let's get the stun gun. Is he going to attack me? Oh,
I would never harm you, Morgan.
Oh.
Never. This machine, it had your voice. I knew from the video you'd done something with operators, but this? It's not too late, you know. We can still salvage this. You change your mind once, you can change it again. I won't stop you if you decide to end it all. I told you I wouldn't.
Dr. DeVries promises
So,
to make them as quick and painless as possible.
what's it gonna be?
Okay, maybe I should have saved it. But it is a machine. I presume it can be restored, like from a backup or something? Well, I don't know. To be honest, December wasn't.
It's not too late. We can still turn this around. The prototype null-wave device will work, but you have to hurry.
But what kind of guarantee do you have it's going to work?
Time's almost up.
Well, time is indeed almost up because this episode was long enough, so I'm going to save here and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!